Hello, music lovers! Welcome to the Squiggle Spin,
Squiggly.
brought to you by Rock the Alphabet here on MM Radio.
That's it.
Coming to you each Friday at 12 p.m. U.S. Central Time, 6 p.m. in the UK, and 7 p.m. in the EU.
Oh, it's like inside. I know your real name. I know your real name. Most people don't know your real name.
Bringing to you the best from our featured indie artists, their featured songs, and now, for this season, interviews with your favorite indie bands.
I'm glad you asked that question.
And where can you find this?
Oh, that's easy.
It's right here on the Squiggle Spin.
Music brings people together.
So sit back, relax, and enjoy, because you're into the spin. And now, your featured song. Hello, music lovers. Before we get into today's featured song, I'd like to get to know more about today's featured artist. The artist is What Will Be. Here we go, music lovers. Today's featured artist comes to us from the city of Manchester in the UK. Formed in 2019, just before the pandemic reared its ugly head, What Will Be came together out of their love for music. You see, the three longtime friends who had been in various bands together before were just relaxing in the garden at James's house. Just some mates casually gathered, hanging out and jamming to some numbers on acoustic guitars. They were just relaxing and enjoying their acoustic set when it hit them. Hey, we've got something going on here. Well, as the story goes, one thing led to another and the momentum carried them through. Later on that year, they added the dynamic stroke of Chris on keyboards, and that was the niche that solidified the band. Now, their sound, music lovers, is a unique flavor of sonic energy. Now, though they're influenced by Incubus and the Deftones, this band isn't your typical shoegazing band. With a hint of Swervedriver and Fall Out Boy in the mix, this band has a unique sound all its own. With the convenience of digital recording, the band is fortunate to own its own studio and thus be able to work at their pace. Now, music lovers, the advantage of having a stress-free work environment such as this lends itself to a kaleidoscope of possibilities. Now, the band considers itself to be very fortunate to have this work environment. In this workspace, you can come up with some interesting songs, such as their debut single, Slow Down. This captivating song is just a glimpse into the heart of what will be, and I'm sure it's the beginning of many, many songs to come. So, music lovers, if you're in the mood for something out of the ordinary, keep an ear out for what will be.
Hey, this is Carlos Spicy Wiener, and you are into the Squiggle Spin with Squiggly Myers on MM Radio.
Alright, music lovers, today's featured song is Slow Down by What Will Be. This unique entry by the band kicks off with a strong hook, which then subsides to give the vocals some space. This is a bit misleading, as we're quickly jolted out of our seats by the dynamic change in rhythm. Now, this dynamic change is one synonymous with bands such as Dream Theater and Rush. This unique style of orchestration proves that What Will Be is not just your average cookie-cutter band. No, not at all. Instead of just going for what would commonly fit, they tend to take the scenic route on this musical journey. The composition is very well thought out and executed, akin to Lennon and McCartney. Now, the vocals and the harmonies sit very well within the mix, simply because the band took the time to make space. A lot of times we get songs that are saturated with music and the vocals have nowhere to go. But this band made it a point to give the vocals that cradle from which to swing. And that's what sets apart award-winning production from the crowd. Now, music lovers, this song is just a teaser of what the band has in store for the future, leaving us all gasping and wondering what will be. Well, that's it for this episode of the Squiggle Spin, music lovers. Join us again next week when we will be reviewing another featured song by another featured indie artist. This is Squiggly Myers reminding you, life is short, my friends. Don't forget to turn up the music. Now let's listen to What Will Be with their song Slow Down, here on MM Radio.